Hello, good morning, fellow TPians across the globe. This is emmanuelmdiniswa coming live once again through this live broadcast channel. Today is the 19th of May 2019. Yet another wonderful, awesome opportunity to come live in sharing matters of the billion coin. Once again, we are in the redemption period. Let us forge ahead, or let us collect more cookies so that we can redeem at the end of May 2019. Now, let me just invite you once again today to our admin blog. Let us quickly go there so that we can get newest updates. As a matter of sharing during this massive growth campaign that we are engaging ourselves in, because we need to march on in organizing 1 billion members into TPC. So sharing information is part of the projects that we need to constantly focus ourselves, particularly we as broadcasters. Now let me lead you to the admin blog. Let me just enlarge my screen. Let's go to education, to public. Let me go back. Double click there. It is always good to always plug yourself as a member in good standing, plug yourself into the admin blog. Time and again, let us rely on the updates, the news, the developments. We get to understand what is going on in our admin. I mean to say in our TPC community as a whole. This one says nobody wants an rift chip. We need to stand up for our rights. It's a video shared to us by one of our beloved TPC leader, Mr. Darren Howard. I give so much respect to Mr. Darren Howard from New Zealand for his continual good effort. He is a contributor in the development of TPC. I want to give so much respect to him, one of the prolific leaders in our community. Thank you so much, Mr. Darren. It is up to us now to make time to listen to these wonderful videos, wonderful productions by our respectively and beloved leaders like Mr. Darren Howard. This one says, this is fair warning. It's a video. There's an article, of course, concerning the redemption period. We will cover it. Let's go. This one is also another. Oh, this is Emmanuel. I wasn't aware that my video has been posted here. Let me just go there. Please click to my videos. Thank you so much, admin, for actually considering my production. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Let us go through his videos as well. I'm so much excited to see one of mine works posted in the admin blog. Thank you so much, admin. Thank you very much. Right? This one says we will terminate the TPC 0094 archive soon in Hindi. Remember, we migrated to TP009 wallet from TP004. If you are still in TP004, you are advised, my dear member, to to redeem. This is a video in Hindi. A video in Hindi. You see, attend to him. I wish I could understand Hindi. Let's go further. Christina shares proof of TPC income. I watched Christina's video yesterday. Christina, there we go. One of my cash flow students met. Thank you so much, Christina. Thank you so much for your contribution, ma'am. Thank you so much. Right. Then we have important updates in Tagalog, another video. Wonderful updates indeed. This is another letter from Tagalog. There's so much information here. The truth is, education is required to become wealthy. Another wonderful video. Without education, of course, you won't make it. Particularly TPC. TPC has its own education. You go in here, you will find another leader, a contributor here. I think he's Mr. Bexpio. There you go. One of us also talking about the TPC education. TPC escape explained in another video. Remember the growth, the mass adoption growth curve that the billion coin admin posted. He posted this article to us a week ago. Thank you so much, ma'am. We have this one very important announcement by TPC send button meeting host, Mr. Nbay. I watched your video, sir. Also in sharing so much valuable information. If you have time, please get to Mr. Nbay, get closer to him. Always sharing wonderful updates. Now, TPC meeting with former bank manager, another video. TPC meeting with a bank manager. Get into this video here. We are sharing. See, TPCians are busy sharing matters concerning the billion coin during the distribution phase. So much important to do this. Let's go into two there. This one says every TPC full-timer receiving Bitcoin bounties should be a TPC broadcaster. If you click on there, Mr. Stephen Kefi, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you so much, sir. Always there for us. A beacon of change that we have. It says here, remember that TPC broadcasters get 1,000 times more in some cookie rewards. For example, if you are not a TPC broadcaster, you receive about $80 for viewing a send button meeting. That is true, Steve. That is right. Let us go into this article again. Today, this morning, I'm in the business of sharing the blog. I'm in the business of sharing the blog. Remember that TPC broadcasters get 1,000 times more in some cookie rewards. For example, if you are not a TPC broadcaster, you receive about $80 for viewing a send button meeting. And the TPC broadcasters get about $80,000 each time they watch a send button meeting. Just imagine the difference between $80 and $8,000. Why don't you become a broadcaster? Why don't you become a broadcaster? If you're a member in TPC and you are listening to my broadcast this morning, I want to ask you a very simple question. Why don't you become a broadcaster too? Because see what broadcasters are getting. Broadcasters are getting about 1,000 times more cookies when they view a send button meeting. An ordinary person gets, an ordinary basic member gets 1,000 cookies when you attend a send button meeting, and the broadcaster gets 1 million cookies. Why are you sabotaging yourself? Why don't you become a broadcaster? What is your main problem? What is hindering you from participating into being a broadcaster? Because we are here to help you. It doesn't matter where you are. Globally, distance is not a problem. We are using technology that brings us together. Come on, guys. We need more broadcasters. During the discipline phase, you need more voices in TPC. What is your stumbling block? Could it be technology? Yes, I understand in some part of Africa and some part of the world, technology is still a problem, but we need to work hard in pushing ourselves to learn how to use technology. Let us not run away from the fact that technology is here and the technology will never go back. We are going forward and technology is not going to wait for us. Become a broadcaster, elevate yourself. Read the blog consistently. We need your voice too here in TPC. Get 1 million cookies. Once your video is goes through admin, once it gets approved, you will be getting yourself 1 million cookies, which is about 10,000 kringles. Okay, guys, I'm just sharing here with you. Let's just go to one of the articles concerning the subject of broadcasting. If you log into your Kringle Cashback office, there is this table that I want us to look at. Let me go there and see. Right, log in. Have you ever seen how immaculate, how informative the Kringle Cashback office is? Get 2 paid referrals to earn 10,000 cookies. Help your referrals each to earn 100 million cookies. 10 million cookies and 100 million cookies. This is the information. There are some videos, of course, new member instructions to get off to a fast start. But I don't even here, we have got your gold grains calculator, which you can check for yourself. If you click here, don't worry, I'm just perusing anything concerning the Kringle Cashback office, any information here. My broadcast today is not on one particular topic. I'm just discussing the whole thing. If you need to find out how much is 8 grains, is $21.285. In South African currency, you come to your calculator, you need to work maths, do calculations almost every day nowadays. We are in the new economy, cryptocurrency, known as the billion code. $21.285 gives you how many rands? This gives you multiply by 14. It gives you 297.99 as I speak to you now, right now. If you pay your admin fee, this is what you're going to pay, right? But if you want to compare, when you remember in this community, you must be well educated in terms of the fiat currencies of other countries, the gold grains calculator. You need to familiarize yourself. If you want to check here, you can just go to this platform. I want to check how much is 10 rands ZAR to USD if you want to find out other currencies. Go here and check yourself. Let me say $22. How much is $22? When you check, when you compare using this platform here, $22 is 317.53. But when you use the grains, the gold grains, $22 gives you how much? 297 rands 99. Do you see the difference? We are using the gold grains. We don't use the fiat because we are not actually grounded to fiat. Instead, we are grounded to gold grains, to grains of gold. So don't use this one. You will be confused. Instead, you must use the gold grains calculator. Yes, you can see that $22 now, according to the gold grains, because we are grounded to gold, to grains of gold. We are using, it shows $21.285. But when you go to your ZAR to USD, I hope you see my screen. It gives $22 is 317 rands 53. Right? Please, guys, take note of this. Now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead to what I wanted to do. Let us check this article here. I am here. In actual fact, I am here. This is very good. It says, what do you want to be? Do you want to become a millionaire or a billionaire? You need to break the cycle of poverty in your family by adopting TPC, which is a new cryptocurrency with 3 years in existence so far. Let's go. There's an article that I want us to look at. Yeah, here. Can you see that when you are a broadcaster, when you attend your send pattern meetings, when you're a basic member, a basic millionaire, you get what is called basic millionaire cookies, which is 1,000. When you're a broadcaster, for the same meetings, you get 1 million cookies. Right? And where is the other difference here? When you exchange 40 grains, when you're a basic member, you get 100,000 cookies. When you are a broadcaster, you get 100 million cookies. Do you see the difference? So why should you actually stagnate yourself in becoming a basic member when there are advantages, when you can elevate yourself and become a TPC broadcaster? When you're a broadcaster, you get to force yourself to learn many things, many business aspects in TPC. You need to read articles, all these articles, the massive growth campaigns. You need to know how it works, the merchants campaign, and the what do you call it? The cash flow campaign. You need to know exactly what it entails. All this information, you need to dig it ourselves, particularly this article here again, the common sense. You need to understand the difference between fiat currency, which is the current financial system, versus the cryptocurrency like ourselves, like TPC. You need to understand these different dynamics between the two. If you are fully plugged into TPC, you will know these things. But if you just take yourself for granted, it's just like upgrading. If you don't upgrade yourself in paying the 8 grains, it seems to me you are just taking life for granted. You are not actually a responsible member or a responsible citizen. For instance, let's go to your profile. When you go to your profile, you will find that there is this option here that says become a full-timer. It says first, upload your picture, complete your profile, upload your picture, and also become a full-timer. And the requirement says you need to attend at least one send pattern meeting. We've got these send pattern meetings here: English, French, Hindi, Metalol, Bangla, Cambodia, Kabui, Telugu, Indonesia, and Tagalog. At least as a full-timer, you are expected to attend these send pattern meetings, even once a day. And also, you are expected to have at least more than one referral, one paid up referral in your team for you to become a full-timer. How many people have you referred in your team? See, this is part of my team. These are the people who are in my team. If you have a team, you will actually see the responsibility. Let me just come here. If you are a full-timer, you will see the necessity of helping other people, the necessity of going into depth in terms of educating yourself about TPC affairs or business affairs. You will push yourself because you know there are people who are relying upon you. Unlike when you are not a full-timer. If you're not a full-timer, you are relaxing. You are taking life for granted. You are even taking TPC for granted. You are actually taking a back step instead of going forward. So become a full-timer. Elevate yourself. Push yourself. Be responsible. Become a leader. Take responsibility of other people's affairs. Help people. Let people understand what you are doing. Mentor them, because your success is not based on you. Your success is based on other people. When you help people, when you mentor people, that is where your success is. Yesterday, I spoke about that being a member of TPC. TPC is not only about you. TPC is about us. That's why we have programs like the massive growth campaigns, the Bitcoin contest, the Bitcoin bounties. If you are earning Bitcoin bounties, you must give us testimonies. Even here through this broadcast, if you're a broadcaster, you need to come out, share your experience, your beautiful experience with the rest of us as a community. Do you get the idea? Particularly now during the redemption period. Don't make money alone. Let us know how much money we are making. This is going to inspire the entire membership. And you know what? People, they have got this tendency. Humanity has got this tendency. They need to see something. People don't just do things without having seen it. They learn from experience. They learn from other people. They see, they look up to you. My responsibility and your responsibility as a member in good standing is to lead other people, is to bring people in this platform of making money. You are changing people's lives. Can't you see the generosity from the admin? Did you ever think that we will ever have such an opportunity like the billion coin is? We never even thought of it. We were dead. Spiritually, we were dead. Mentally, we were dead. All our hopes were gone because of the financial system. The financial system has killed humanity, has deprived humanity of their true future meaning. People are getting retrenched. There are no jobs. There's just this horrible confusion in this current world. The global economy is going down. The financial system, the way it was designed, it was never designed to help humanity. Allies are doing their own, according to how they like. They're just controlling humanity because they are in power. They have got monetary powers. They have got judiciary powers. They are able to control the entire humanity. And here is a wonderful platform, a wonderful opportunity like TPC. Look at this generosity. Look at this wisdom, this wonderful concept that TPC has laid down for humanity to rely on. That is why we talk like this. We need more people to participate as full-timers. We need more voices. If you're a member in TPC, you need to elevate yourself, become a full-timer. Let it be your responsibility to support and complement all the strategies laid down by TPC admin. Then if we do that, for example, let's say in TPC we're about 3,300,000 now as I speak to you. That is the membership that we have. If all of these people whom we see in the membership chart can become voices of TPC, can become full-timers, what does that tell you? It tells you that TPC can become liquid even before the stipulated times. Before the end of this year, we can achieve our objective of gathering only 1 billion people. If we can fully plug ourselves to the Bitcoin contest, we can reach the billion membership earlier than August this year. If we can follow the steps of Mr. S. Fletcher, for example, Mr. Victor Chuma, and other guys, I can see African countries like Nigeria, Uganda, Ivory Coast, they are doing a wonderful job. Let me just make a simple exercise. Let us go to the Bitcoin current signups. Let us check. Today, my broadcast is just about, it's just about checking, talking about the Kringle Cashback office. Let's go. Let me go back from here. Let's go to the contest. I want to, let's go to current full timer. Who is leading? Hey, Jesus Christ. Have a look. These guys are serious. Yesterday, things have changed. We have Onyekachi Inako from Nigeria with 28 active sign-ups, and one Mr. Lazeri Adama from Ivory Coast, also 28 sign-ups. We have Ace Fletcher, yesterday he had 21. Today is 28. Yeah. We have three ties in the Bitcoin, in the first place. 3. This is happening for the first time. Phew. We have Ivory Coast, Mr. Ally Services 21, and Riaz Ling from Uganda 17. We have 3 tires. This is happening for the first time. I wonder what is going to happen. Check here. Ozota Ivory 16, Belgium we have 9, India 9, Uganda 8, Philippines 8. You can scroll as far as let me go 100 here. Let me just scroll up. Things are happening. We have Uganda 6, Ivory Coast 6, Nigeria 5, Italy 5, Zaire 5, Ghana 5, Bangladesh 5, Ghana 5, Uganda 5, Nigeria 5, Nigeria 4, Bangladesh 4, Ivory Coast 4, Bangladesh 4, Cameroon 4, Uganda 4, Philippines 4, Papua Guinea 4, South Africa 4, Cameroon 4. All of these are the 4 4s, the 3 3s. Jesus Christ, this is wonderful. It goes on and on, the first hundreds. This is very good. 28 so far. We have got 3 people having 28 active sign-ups. And just yesterday, when I looked at the current full-time, we had Mr. S. Fletcher, he was leading with the other gentleman. I think it's from, we had 2 21s yesterday. Today, things have changed. What does this tell you? Competition is getting hot. This is what we need. This is so much encouraging. And this is awakening humanity. Typicians, wake up. It's a awakening call for all of us. This is good, man. All right, let's go ahead. We are just sharing. We are touching this and that. Particularly, we need to focus on the Bitcoin contest and the Bitcoin bounties. We need to constantly focus on these subjects. Whew, it's hot. Let's go. Let's check again. The leadership, on the leadership. You can see for yourself. Last week we had Mr. S. Fletcher at 61. Then we had Mary Annie Murphy from here in South Africa. We are so much proud of this lady. She had 11. I think so far in South Africa, she's the one who is leading. We need to follow their footsteps. We had Maligaya from Greece. He was on the 3rd place. Remember last week we had 3 tires on the 3rd place. We had Ngozi Eric from Nigeria at 10 with 10 signups, and we had Koyako from Ivory Coast with 10. This is what happened yesterday. These were the payments for last week. First place, it was Ace Fletcher. Second place, it was Mary Annie Murphy from South Africa. And in third place, we had 3 tires. Greece, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast. All these people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, were paid last week. And remember, always, if you want to check how much they got, you know that the first place gets 200 grains. So much interesting, $532.13. Now let us look, let us just compare. Let us take, for instance, that these two as of today, we've got how many? We've got how many tires? Let me just check. We've got 3 tires. If we are going to have 3 tires, they are going to share these 200 grains will be shared according to the 3 tires. Let me see how many we have. How many did I say we have? Let's go to current. We have 2 tires so far. Oh, it has changed again. Ace Fletcher is leading now, is on top. As I speak to you, in a split second, it has changed. Ace Fletcher is now at 29. And we have Onyekachi at 28. And Lazare Adam at 28. This week is going to be hot. It's a hot race. Now it means for now, Ace Fletcher is leading. Onyekachi is now at number 2, second place, and Lazare from Ivory Coast is at number 2. Now it means we have 2. Ace Fletcher is now leading. If things remain this way, he is going to get the 200 grains. Now, 200 grains in South African currency, let us calculate. I love doing calculations these days. 532.13. Let me see, is my time still available? 8:30. Oh, my time is gone. 532.13 when you multiply by 14. This gives you 7,449 if you were here in South Africa. And we have got 2 tires. They are going to be sharing 100 grains, which is going to be, let us check how much is 100 grains. 100 grains is going to be half of that. 100 grains is going to be 266.6, 266.6, 266.66. This is going to give us something like, they are going to divide this 3,733, you divide by 2. This is going to give them 1.8. This is according to our local currency, you see. But in Bitcoin, they are going to get 50-50 each. All right. Members, I would love to continue, but my time is against me. This is so much inspiring. I promise to come back later this afternoon for my second contribution. We shall be looking further again as to the events concerning the Bitcoin contest. The Bitcoin contest is on fire throughout the whole globe. Let us participate and let us be participants and contribute towards building our own new economy called the billion coin. May God bless you as you listen to my broadcasters. Please subscribe to my channel so that we are always together. We shall be sharing these serious updates coming from the admin blog. May God bless you. I thank you so much. Till we meet again, keep cool, be safe. Thank you. Bye.